Hello everyone, and welcome back to MyGM and WWE 2K24. We're knocking out quite a few promises this week. Cody Rhodes wants a match, he's gonna get a match. Damian Priest is gonna get the grudge match against Big E. And we're gonna go ahead and take care of the Trick Williams-Chad Gable tag promise. So then hopefully next week we can take care of Noam Dar and Caden Carter. We're also going to knock out the Iron Man Commissioner goal, which will give special promotion, which will be good for retaining fans and whatnot in the future. But looking at the card for this week's show, we've got Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. I figured, why not? We'll put the title on the line. Cody wanted to compete. We need to do an Iron Man match. Cody's specialty is an Iron Man, so hitting all the dots there. We have the tag match for the promise. It's Trick Williams and Chad Gable taking on Noam Dar and Grayson Waller. Fingers crossed on not getting an injury there, because I don't have an injury rehab card to undo the damage if it happens. Then we're going to do another mid-card tag. This one's going to be for the women's titles, because I figure if they're in the match, might as well put the titles on the line. Io and Rhea defend against the team of Nikki Cross and Tegan Knox. This isn't going to progress their rivalries with each other, but it is still getting them involved, and that should hopefully do well, but not well enough to top the main event, which is a backstage brawl. Big E and Damian Priest weren't able to settle their differences at SummerSlam, so we're going to do it here tonight in Baltimore, Maryland. Looking at stamina-wise, Zelina Vega is going to rest. Wesley is also going to rest. I'm not really taking advantage of the 5 promo skill, but I've got a few more weeks to do that. Charlotte Flair is going to do the training promo. She just got her big victory. Probably going to make a push for the title, I would imagine, pretty soon. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how the rivalries shake out. Another Josie Jane advertising promo. This time she has a 5 mic skill, so that should work out well. And then Caden Carter is going to call out Dakota Kai and set something up there. You know, I guess if it's a call-out promo, it really doesn't matter. I might actually have Dakota do it so that Caden can recover more stamina. I know Caden has the better mic skill right now, but I don't know how much that really matters for a call-out promo. Maybe just in terms of, like, show quality, but that's not too concerning. I might go ahead and use some assets on the next advertising upgrade, because that will earn us, you know, a bit more out of the network deal. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then probably we'll circle back to the arena at some point. And then, yeah, nothing really to do in the power card. Oh, wait. No, I don't have Caden Carter competing, so I don't have to make use of the fixed match card yet. I guess I could pre-match. You know what? I'll go ahead and pre-match Physio Noam Dar, because I do want him to have a title match next week for the promise. So now it's on Grayson Waller to hopefully not get hurt. I guess I do have quick recovery, but I won't worry about that right now. I'll save that for when it really matters. Neither of these are competing, so I don't need to worry about that. All right, we'll go ahead and confirm the book for Week 11 of Season 2. But first, we have WCW.
1, 2, that's 3, ring the bell.
And the victory goes to Carmella and Shayna Baszler in that opening tag match. Kit Wilson up 1 on a self-promo.
That's it, ring the bell.
X-Pac gets the win over Jerry Sweat, and that is a feud now. That is a feud that is happening. Dexter Lumis embarrassed himself on a self-promo and lost popularity. WCW is going back to Gunther and Ray, even though the feud should be on cooldown. I don't know what they're cooking. And this says it was a title match, but like nothing changed, so I don't think it actually was. Harley Race does get the win over AJ Styles, though. Only a 3.5-star main event, which isn't great for them.
1, 2, that's 3, ring the bell.
Eric and Montez Ford teamed up for that one, and they defeated Kevin Owens and Andre Chase. Brutus Creed gained them some fans on a charity promo. A cluster of a tag match here, and it's a rivalry now. Cool. I don't care. Sheamus advances that singles feud with Montez Ford to a level 4, so that'll pay off at some PLE. Shane McMahon versus The Miz. We're really running this back, huh? And the win goes to The Miz. It got 2.5 stars, and it's a feud. Oh, boy. NXT. Oh, we got another self-promo that resulted in a loss of popularity. So just all-around rough promos this week. And then Wendy Chu and Isla Dawn for the title. The win goes to Wendy Chu, 3.5 stars. It's a new feud, and that is NXT. Zoe Stark gets the win over Blair Davenport in the tables match. It got 3 stars. Luke Gallows up 1 on a self-promo. We got 2 jobbers going at it here, and the win goes to Kyle Slickman. It got 1.5. Tiffany Stratton still has 100 stamina, and they're still having her cut promos that aren't really doing her many favors.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Ivar and Robert Roode get a victory in tag team action. It got 3 stars. That feud is progressing. They're doing it again. Ronda Rousey and Maxine Dupree, Extreme Rules main event. The win once again goes to Ronda. This is just an absolute squash of a rivalry they're doing. And then that brings us here. Dirty Dom versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Universal Championship, and the win goes to Cody Rhodes. It got 4.5. Oh, that might have actually done a lot better than I was planning on it to. That might be better than the main event, but we'll see. Dakota Kai advances the feud with Kaden to level 2. Tag match in the mid-card here. And the win goes to Trick and Chad Gable. That's a feud now if I want to pursue that. It got 2.5 stars, and no one got hurt. $4,000 earned on an excellent advertising promo. So she's definitely made back the cost of her contract now. Women's tag titles on the line in the mid-card. And Rhea Ripley and Io Sky will once again retain their tag team titles in a 3.5-star match. Charlotte Flair went up 4 Ring XP on a training promo, which leads us to the main event. Big E versus Damian Priest. And it is Damian Priest who is victorious in the backstage brawl. Didn't advance the feud, though, which is unfortunate. We had the best match of the week for sure, but we peaked in the opener, unfortunately. But overall, still a good card. We did what the game requires us to. WCW the 109 for plus 43,000 fans. NXT got plus 40,000 on a 109. ECW 107 for plus 37,000 fans. And SmackDown a 118 for plus 56,000. I see that Nikki Cross and Tegan Nox work well together as a tag team, according to our show notes, so that's worth keeping in mind. Special promotion, I Know a Guy, Get Schooled, a lot of power cards earned this week. And we still have a pretty decent lead. We're still within the 100,000 range, so, just a couple good weeks from NXT could really bridge that gap at any point. And that'll lead us to Las Vegas, as we are 3 weeks out from Fastlane. Trick Williams is happy that we fulfilled the promise. Dakota Kai wants a partnership with Tyler Breeze. I mean, sure, I guess I can do that. I can put her in a match with the jobber. I would rather, have her be happy than not. Blinded, select an opposing brand to start next week with 0 scouting points. I mean, if I can get Nikki Cross on the card, I will, but I'm not too fussed about that as a commissioner goal. Oh, hey, the pre-match physio. That's awesome. I might be able to use that. Because I know the one thing that I absolutely need to do this week is give Noam Dar an Intercontinental title match. So, not sure where exactly I'll place this on the card, but for right now, it's there. And let me go ahead and... or I could do quick recovery. I feel like the stamina on my show is not in, like, a terrible place. There are a lot of people who are low on it, but I think I have enough people to fill the card, so I think I'll just play the pre-match physio again, and I will hold on to, you know, the big one for now. And then we got a Get Schooled, which will give 30 ring experience to somebody. I mean, realistically, like, whoever I give it to, it'll probably push them into a level up. So, like, we got Dirty Dom, who's pretty close. Trick is a ways away. Cody could get to 20, potentially. Charlotte's at 17, Biggie 19. Gable's not on a permanent contract, so I don't know if I want to make that investment, necessarily. I could put it on Wesley, and he'll get something. Grayson Waller would go to 10. I think what I want to do is put it on either Cody or Trick. Trick, it would give a bonus class, but Cody could get a second match specialty, so I think I'm going to do that. Yep, that got him over 20, so now we can go to the roster and get him a new perk, which will be either a Tornado Tag match specialty or a Casket match. I think I'm taking the Tornado Tag because I have yet to book a Casket match. But, so it seems like it would be very particular usage for a Casket match. It wouldn't come up all that often. Okay, so the card for our second show of this episode has been booked. I am going to go ahead and play our Fix Match card in favor of Kaden Carter. So that way we can fulfill her promise. And then I think I'm going to use the To the Moon power card as well. Because Kaden Carter, morale is really good. Doesn't, you know, with just like the way things are going right now, you know, she's got this feud with Dakota Kai that should pay dividends. We give her the popularity boost. I don't think she would really be one of the people kind of, you know, on the verge of, like, you know, the trading block, like potential superstars who could get shopped around, you know, sending her to seeing if we could get something from, like, WCW or any of the other shows, you know? You know, Kaden Carter, she's gonna be something on this brand. She's gonna be a star. Nikki Cross's contract is running up, so that's good to keep in mind. We're getting Noam Dar, the promise fulfilled. Dakota Kai will have to wait. And yeah, Nikki Cross is in a fight, so we'll get the like aggressive attack the other show card. So we open with a triple threat tables match: Nikki Cross, Rhea Ripley, and Charlotte Flair. Charlotte's just kind of here because she's got a lot of stamina, so might as well use her, get her building some popularity through the matches. Josie Jane doing another advertising promo, you know, pretty standard. Cody Rhodes is going to call out Dirty Dom and attempt to advance that feud. Wesley is going to cut a self promo. With the 5 mic skill, I'm hopeful that it will do something, and hopefully it's not a promo that bombs. There's the aforementioned Kaden Carter Dakota Kai match where I've got some cards going in Caden's favor. Triple threat in the mid card: Tegan, Io, and Zelina Vega. I'm mostly doing this to try and avoid a situation where the rivalry between Tegan and Io drops a level or gets cold. So we're gonna get them in some action. And then the main event is a Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental title. Originally, I did Dar and Trick as a singles, but I figure why not? We'll throw Big E and Damian Priest in there, maybe progress the feud a little bit, and, you know, we'll see who walks out with the title. Nothing really we can do with logistics this week. I've already done all the power card stuff, so we'll go ahead and confirm it.
1, 2, bring that back.
So it is Rhea Ripley who wins the opener. That feud with Nikki Cross is at level 4, so we can probably conclude that next week. And then I won't have to worry about renewing Nikki's contract. Josie Jane, that's another $4,000 out of her on the advertising promo. Caden Carter and Dakota Kai, the win goes to Caden. And it got 2.5 in the mid-card, advances the feud to level 3. Cody, the call-out promo, gets the feud with Dirty Dom to level 3 as well. Zelina, Tegan, and Io.
That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
The win goes to Tegan Knox. It got 3.5. So, setting yourself up for that inevitable title match with Io. Wes Lee, +4 popularity on the Self promo. Love to see it. And then the main event is that Intercontinental title Fatal 4-Way. Oh my goodness, the win goes to Noam Dar. It advances the feud between Big E and Priest and starts a feud with Trick Williams. So, out of that 4-star Fatal 4-Way, we have a new champ and some new rivalries to work with.
1, 2, it's over.
Bobby Roode and John the Fisherman are still going at it. The feud is over, isn't it? Why must they continue? Title Triple Threat ECW Championship. And, well, folks, there you have it. Kyle Slickman is the new ECW World Heavyweight Champion. What are we doing anymore? Maxine Dupree got them some fans on the charity promo. Joaquin Wilde gets the win over Ivar in a 3.5-star mid-card. Cole Quinn has made it to ECW and cut a charity promo there. And then the main event, it's going to be a win for Zoe Stark off of the Tiffany Stratton distraction. So we'll see where that goes. Eric defeats Brutus Creed for the NXT North American Championship in a 3.5-star opener. Bailey goes up to popularity on a self-promo. Dusty Rhodes gets the win over Captain Grog, and that's a feud, I guess. Lurch Evans, not much to speak of on the charity promo. Shane McMahon and Wolfgang. The win goes to Wolfgang, 2 stars, but he didn't get injured, though, so that's cool. That feud is already at level 4, so not much to do there. And then the main event, it is Kevin Owens and Andre Chase. KO University, I don't know. They're defending the NXT Tag Team titles against The Miz and MVP this time. So we'll see how this match goes. And the team of Miz and MVP, well, Miz is hurt. They win the tag titles. It's a 4-star main event, but Miz is out for 2 weeks. So might be a short-lived tag team. AJ Styles and Dexter Lumis are the new WCW Tag Team Champions as they get the win over Braun Breaker and Kit Wilson. Pretty good opener. Gigi Dolan up 1 on the self-promo. X-Pac gets the win over Jerry Sweat as I just smacked my hand into my desk. +4 popularity on the self-promo for Battleship Brittany. This match is also still happening. Can Ray get injured so I can just not have to see these two wrestle anymore? They got 3 stars. Harley Race calls out AJ Styles and advances their feud. And then the main event, women's tag team titles are on the line. Candice and Nikita Lyons versus Carmella and Shayna Baszler. And the win will go to the champs. They retain in a 4.5-star classic. So that's probably a win for WCW this week. We got a 116 for plus 45,000. Budget's going up, which is nice. ECW 105 for plus 43,000. Not much to speak of there. NXT 108 for plus 37,000. And then WCW a 118 for plus 50,000. Pretty good showing out of WCW this week. We've got our 5-season challenges because I believe it was the Triple Threat champ. Yeah. Select an opposing brand who must use a Tier 1 arena logistic during next week's show. Cannot be used the week before a PLE or in week 25. Okay. That is good to know. But with that trophy, we are you know, pretty secure in first place for now. We'll have to keep an eye out for NXT 2.0 and see if they don't try to sneak up on us. Oh, double cost. That's not ideal. Okay, my contract at SmackDown's up at the end of the week. No, I will not be renewing Nikki Cross's contract. I feel like we got a good run out of her, and also she had the, you know, the Season 1 roster spot, so trying to move on and whatnot. Noam Dar's happy about the title shot. That's a moderate increase. And then Tegan Nox is ready to compete at the PLE. I'm pretty sure Paul Heyman has already played both of the block champion abilities that he has, so my fingers are crossed that Io doesn't get blocked from competing on Fastlane. Anyway, that'll do it for this today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.